I am in need of more canvas. 10 meters.
All right, here.
Thank you.
When did you buy yourself a gun?
I do not remember.
So this was...
A creative impulse.
I see.
Yes.
Well, I don't think it will sell.
Then it will be no different from its siblings.
Oh, come now, Vincent. You have interest.
Interest does not pay my bills.
I pay bills.
As I said. Money is a bore anyway. It is the bed from which platitudes wake, from which the incompetent believe they, with shining rose-born cheeks, engage the world in relevant, genuine artistry, when it is simply triviality and pure commonplace cliché. But itself. I may not be the brother rich in coin, but I am the brother rich in purpose, which is worth its weight in it.
Purpose, yes. Is that what we shall call this one?
Don't go.
It certainly won't sell.
Then go!
Gogh-Bonger!
Gogh enters.
Paul, what a pleasure.
Shut up, Theo. Vin!
Was not the train ride bright with autumn splendor? The colors, Paul, I tell you, the colors, miles of countryside. I envy you that.
Couleur, fond de la musique, séduisante.
La musique est poésie. 'Tis everything. He says color is also music.
I heard.
What's this?
His purpose.
Shit.
You scoundrel! Tell me, Gogh-Bonger. Tell me all. I write you off, yet never hear reply.
Well, what can I say? I'm sickly off. My worries, you know, keep me prostrate, from which I sink into an action of spirit and body. Oh, I struggle. And have struggled in every way, always, more than you can rightly understand.
Well,
Now as I draw breath, just as this you see, my soul lies dormant. I feel a great weight of total and complete expectation. Oh, does exhaustion, debility, you know.
Does not such energy regain nightly? I've heard of your midnight escapades. How are the wards, Paul? Worth the stick book?
How's the syphilis, Theo? Work for the Willie stroke?
but Paul, if only you read my letters. I have found it in Arles, the yellow house.
I found the house.
It's what I've written you. Our studio in the south.
Delightful.
Theo, could you bring us some absinthe?
Prost.
Theo exits.
We must make the preparations forthwith, for my brother fears for my waning health and believes that with your keen company, I may regain my balance and vigor.
Yes, but your letters, as far as I read, are full of anger at my laziness, which pains me, you know. Friends don't get angry, especially not artiste to artiste. No?
Of course not. I apologize. I do.
For how can I conceive with purity when black clouds do wash my efforts away?
I do not wish to write bitterly, but time is of the utmost essence. I fear for myself too, you know, and for my health. Theo does not err in observation. He knows me best and knows me truly, and says I am forgetting. Too often, reality does slip. I am not here and cannot be assured you are either. So you see.
Yes, we are both insane.
And so it is imperative we leave. If not for our own account, then for our families.
I will account for my accounts, Ben. And though I suffer on account of you, I would, if not being there in Arles, as you would wound me in these suggestions, I care not for the studio, nor for your dear well-being, nor my own. I love you, of course, but despite myself, do ask too much of my current state.
I only suggest that we make light to move.
No, I will not be pushed. I cannot.
We only wish
We who?
Theo and I.
Why not have your brother join you instead?
Theo enters unseen.
He has not the talent needed to inspire. You know Theo has a very pretty eye for the master works that must be purchased, but he cannot create such works himself. You push me, Paul, to my very limit.
I fear your brother, who loves my talent, has rated too high.
Do you think?
Theo enters fully. Gogh takes the absinthe down in a shot.
Write me soon, Van Gogh, and we shall make time. I wish only for a hello, brothers, and now for a lilting goodbye. Dear boys, I shall leave, and right very soon I shall. I have meetings, you know, and my poor lungs, oh, I work and sell and work we must for the art. And the yellow house, yes, and our mill, of course. Don't forget the cars, Vince!
So soon.
Needn't have pushed him.
Pushed him.
Why else would the man leap so suddenly? You made him feel uncomfortable.
Did I?
He is my colleague
No.
and my friend.
And he is an ass.
Yes, of course he is.
And he fears you.
What? Why?
Your temperament.
But that is unfair. I cannot help it. Did he confide such behind my back?
No. When would there have been time for such, Vincent?
How am I to know when last time has passed? It drifts from my wan palms without consent.
All your colleagues do fear your temperament. Such a temper is a difficult thing to love.
I was born into flaming spite, scorched raw souls before I had strength enough to rightly walk. My temperament was bestowed against my will.
Aye, your will. I know him well enough.
What say you there?
Do not feign that you care. For I have not the talents needed, needed to inspire your dear genius. The arrogance of you, honestly, Vince.
And I meant it. Have you any idea how deeply humiliating it is to have a brother who trades in great art, yet cannot force himself to trade in mine? Frankly, you have not even tried.
Vin.
No, it's clear, very clear, that you could not care less about my work. And it is cruel. People say, I know they do, they say, why? Why won't Theo do business with Vincent, his brother and his blood? They ask me that.
They do not, you fool. And if they did, you wouldn't remember.
Of course I would.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't. You drink to a bloody stupor each night. You eat nothing but damn cadmium paint.
I have other concerns.
Oh, like this and this?
I have concerns like, where is my profit? I have concerns like, am I wasted here, a talent without representation, by someone who might actually care whether or not my pursuits are her success? And so, you are keeping a calendar of my whereabouts? Do you not trust me?
Of course not! Look here!
I have done nothing to warrant such distrust. I am whole, aren't I? I am in one piece.
How would I know? You do not speak to me. I can only make interference to your state based on your pallor and your damned palate. A letter for you.
Anna enters.
'Tis only Anna.
My dearest brother, oh how I miss you and think you so. Each morn I tend our little garden bed that has become o'errun of tangled weeds and gently try to clear the soft dark soil of dandelion feathers taking seed. For their sunflowers bloom each August bright to look at their dozy heads uplifted and wide-eyed toward the darling gold sun opens my heart to each day's small blessing. And where their budded petals catch the rain, there were their ashen seeds dry and dew-dropped into my open palm to crack their shells and picnic on our little sun-warmed patch, gazing at the blueness of the vast sky as you taught me to do in my youth. I pray as I pluck those dandelion roots that they root instead in other gardens, other families' homes, far, far away. Let us live peacefully in tall yellow stalks and walk through fields of corn as high as clouds. You wrote that you cannot laugh anymore. I hope for Theo's sake that has subsided, for he has always loved to make you laugh.
My dearest sister, how sweet to read your letter. I thank you. Do not worry too much for your brother, for it is my vocation as eldest. Let me take that burden from your shoulders. Though no doubt with your strength you bear it well. I shall allow worry of Theo, though, for I believe our brother is infirm. His temper has grown of late, and he smells. Perhaps you may speak to mother of him, and ask her to correct his behavior. Now what shall I say about your little piece of plants and rain? Each seed may germinate with natural force. That to us is our love. One and the same. One must obtain it to grow. You've grown to be an eloquent young woman. You are an artist in your own right, really.
Dearest brother, if I am an artist, cows are chickens. I've never had such an eye as you, nor the opportunity to study.
Study is not the gateway to writing. True living is the only pathway there. Learn to dance, learn to sketch, and fall in love with one or more handsome notary clerks.
One or more?
Perhaps just one.
I should think.
There is more within your reach than you know. Do nothing but fall in love with it all and sacrifice your heart to an idea. Find the best study of being alive. Understand everything. Forgive everything.
Dear brother, I wish you were here.
Am I not?
I find some days I forget to speak aloud. I stare thinking into the sun-drenched pond and pretend I'm a gravestone epitaph. Stone and words and guardian of soft earth's growing bones, laced white snowdrops in spring.
Theo enters.
She does speak well now.
See how eloquent, so poetic, our dear Anne. Dear sister, I always thought she would be a writer. Dear sister, I always thought she should be a writer. I told her as much. Just as you could have if you'd applied yourself well to painting, been a great painter.
What says she, Father?
See here again when she talks of the grave.
My dearest brother, I regret to inform you that Father has passed peacefully in his sleep this night.
What?
He has left a letter for you to read upon the next return home to see us.
No, no.
It was his dearest wish to say goodbye.
No, this is not right.
He did ask for you.
I will not hear it. I cannot hear it.
Actors 2 and 3 exit. Vincent proceeds to speak this scene as both Vincent and Father, speaking the scene as a dialogue and to himself.
Vincent, what is it? How could you leave me? I was very ill. I was in pain. No. Not very much pain, but enough, I think. You didn't say goodbye. Neither did you. But I would have if I'd known. I wrote. No, you didn't. We never heard from you. Theo came down. He could not get you to step on the train. I don't remember. I suspect not. I would have kissed you. I wish I could now. That's enough, son. Do not weep so. It's done. What is that in your pocket now? An ear?
Vincent puts a hand to the side of his head, spreading red paint there.
Help! I think I need help. Mama, please, help!
Saints of God, come to his aid and lead him. Angels of the Lord, receive him his soul. Present him to God the Most High, and may Christ be called to take you to himself, O Lord. May angels lead you to his side, and I pray give him eternal rest.
Mama, please help.
Help me.
Help me.
Help me.
Help me.
Help me.
Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me.
Lights up on Rachel, a begging tin in hand, singing a familiar lullaby.
Cien? Cien?
Oh, there's no one by that name here, love.
You look just like her.
I get that a lot.
How's it possible?
Lust, sorrow, fatigue. Have you eaten? Here, have some bread and cheese.
Lord,
What's happened here? You're in a bad way.
She bandages his head.
thank you.
Forget it.
What is your name?
Tisn't important.
I'd like to know you.
I bet you would. My name is Rachel.
Rachel.
You like that?
I do, Rachel. God has taken away my disgrace.
And given unto me another son.
Would you hold me, please?
If you like.
Just like this?
There now. There now.
She sings him the lullaby. He tries to join, but cannot seem to remember.
You've been alone a long time.
Have I?
Perhaps it's time to find your way on home.
How?
If I knew that, do you think I'd be here?
I don't know. I don't ever really know.
Anything else I can do for you now? All right.
Please, Let me pay you.
All right, love. I'll take whatever you've got.
When she reaches for his payment, he gives her his ear. She screams, the lights flicker. When they come up again, it is Vincent screaming alone in his chair. Rachel has become a nurse, gently tending to Vincent. They are in Vincent's room in the hospital arm. The artist department is gone, and all the paint. It is a lovely shade of safe and sterile. Theo enters, nurse exits.
Are you angry
I am.
with me?
Yes.
Why?
You're my dearest brother and oldest friend, and you are killing yourself in front of me.
Only by living the life I meant.
No! Bones of thine made from marrow, not pigment. Not paint. Bones that break, barely hold you upright.
I do not mean to.
I know.
Might you? Perhaps if you would stop loving me so, perhaps then it wouldn't hurt quite so much.
Perhaps so. If I could stop wishing you well, stop hoping. Yet if I could give my health unto you now, I would wrest it from my own warm lungs and breathe it joyfully into thine own. If only but to hear you weightless sigh a breath as white as waxed hemp and weave, to have your heart thump soundly in your chest, to have your iron hands tremble no more, to have your foggy eye blink clear once more, and look upon the world you see in paint, to wash thy hands in cerulean blue, thy heels in umber, thy brow in ochre, and reach your sainted palms to a new heaven, where color touches color but does not bleed into the other. Gift to you gladness and smooth with bristled fingers, cadmium red that inflames your entire afflicted body.
So,
And so,
as I breathe, I break your heart. You ought to go now. The nurse will see you out. I have trees to paint anyway. Glorious stars.
Theo exits. Through this monologue, actors 2 and 3 enter as their versions of Vincent and help him spread paint on actor 1, creating the living version of Vincent van Gogh's self-portrait.
Art thou love, stars? Art thou truly of love? Without thy love I shall succeed in nothing. And if nothing be my legacy, then I cannot live another day. Nay, nay, let melancholy be my legacy. I, me, why not she, that gray-locked lover, that fog and dew woman, always wet, whose eyes say yes instead of no, no, never. That storm cloud, that darkened sky, horizon hazed and disappearing. There's no way home. My rusted iron cage delicately wrought, there rest I, with screams that sound of bird song, sweet in the morning, that unfiltered sun. But why should they listen to an old wren whose life is spent staring outside, praying? Oh, please give me the freedom to be a bird like other birds. She is my sorrow, he my shame, them my wrath, but you are my joy. When I saw you again and walked with you, I had a feeling I used often to have, oftener than I do have nowadays. Namely, that this life is good and precious. When I walked with you along the river, as once we did as children, I felt life as the perfect duality it is. The soft golden effect on the water, the somber seriousness of the woods, I'm glad of it, that both exist in life. How beautiful the mud is, the withered grass, and there the great dome of the sky heavenward. How blue it is. I have never had such luck to capture such extraordinary blue. I shall go there, I think. I shall go there. I should like to whirl into soft yellow and deepest cobalt. It has such intimacy. What a miracle it has been, my friends, to be here with you.
Spotlight on this portrait of Vincent alone in a pool of moonlight and stars. Blackout. End of play.
Hi everyone. I'd like to invite